Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. As usual, we're going to dive deep into this reading to see the messages that are here for you. So please do remember that these readings are general and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. So let's have a look to see what the messages are. So let me show you the cards a little bit nearer. So the first card that is coming up for you is telling you that it is time to start following your intuition, because you need to realize that your intuition knows the way. And when you follow your intuition, you will start seeing that you become lucky. The more you follow your intuition, you absolutely see that you will get lucky. The luckier you will become. This message that is here is really powerful, being that it is the first message that the divine wanted to give to you. So I like that message that is coming up. The next message, the divine is wanting you to understand that it is really important for you to start creating a daily spiritual routine, allowing yourself time to meditate, allowing yourself time to communicate with your guides, with your ancestors, allowing yourself time to just be in the present moment. Because when you do this, guess what's going to happen? This is going to sharpen your intuition. There's a direct link to these two cards that are here. And these two cards are wanting you to understand that when you are spiritually taking care of yourself, you start seeing that on a physical level, things will start getting better for you. You start seeing that your intuition will absolutely become sharper. So this is why the divine is saying to you, following your intuition is going to be leading you to lucky breaks, is going to be leading you to lucky moments. So start with a gentle way of creating that spiritual routine, and then over time you can start getting more elaborate. But when you start with an elaborate spiritual routine, guess what happens? You don't keep it up. So even if this is just you saying to yourself that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not going to allow myself to touch my phone for the first half an hour, because you're starting to understand that the periods of time when you first wake up and the period of time just before you're falling asleep, this is the most powerful time. This is the most connected time to the divine, to the other realms. So saying that to yourself and then just allowing yourself to not touch your phone, not go on social media, not scrolling. And then when you start getting good at that, you start adding to that spiritual routine until it is something that you're happy with. And then the divine is saying to you, just be gentle with yourself, okay? Go with the flow. Don't be too hard on yourself. The next card that is coming up for you, the divine is saying that it is important for you to stay focused, okay, on whatever it is that you're fighting for. For some of you, you are fighting to stay away from toxic habits, self-sabotaging behaviors, procrastination. For some of you, you are staying focused on the things that are allowing you to grow. And for some of you, of course, you are going to be staying focused on the spiritual routine that you're creating for yourself, because you're starting to see that when you have a routine, you start becoming luckier. And this motivates you to stay focused. And this motivates you because your connection to the divine becomes stronger. So wherever it is that you need to stay focused, the divine is saying stay focused. For some of you, you are working on becoming healthier. For some of you, you are working on gaining more knowledge and gathering more knowledge and getting deeper into your spiritual practice. Whatever you are doing, the divine is saying stay focused, okay? It is really important because you start seeing the payoffs before you even know that you have been doing something for so long. As you're staying focused, as you're creating a spiritual routine, the divine is saying taking care of your mental health is also going to be important. I feel that this message is linked to the reading that we did yesterday. In fact, all the readings that we've done for you this week, there's like a thread that is subtly and elegantly running through all the readings, because the divine almost feels like the divine is building you up, making you stronger, giving you a pep talk, encouraging you, cheerleading you on your journey. So part of the message that is here linked to the readings this week is you understanding that taking care of your mental health is important, allowing yourself time to rest, doing the things that you love, listening to maybe a motivational podcast or YouTube video, whatever just puts you at rest, whatever puts you at peace, whatever connects you in the here and now, do more of that. Because the divine is saying that this is going to be important for you, because the more you start understanding that your mental health is linked to your progress, the more you start taking care of it. So please, whatever you're doing, do not neglect your mental health, okay? Don't allow yourself to work too hard until you hit roadblocks, until you start experiencing burnout. Because when you're experiencing burnout, this is the point when you are forced to take a mental break, okay? The last card that we're going to be getting is linked to you understanding that the divine is saying to you that it is important for you to become your own cheerleader, okay? Why is this important? Because the divine is saying that you are on a journey of self-discovery. You're on a journey of growth. And the more you want to share this with other people, the more you're going to see that other people start being against you. They start thinking that you're crazy. They start judging you. They just is a feeling of friction being created between the people that you care about, friends, family, the people that you usually want to share things with. The divine is saying that you are on a journey like no other. For you, Capricorn, the expectations are different. There is great expectations that is placed on you because you are that sign that goes from the bottom and climbs the mountain all the way up. And in fact, as I'm looking at this picture, our girl, she is on top of the mountain. And so this is why the divine is saying to you, don't burn out, take care of your spiritual health, take care of your mental health, create routines that are going to support you, because for you, I always tell you that greatness was written for you and you are meant to climb all the way to the top. But the journey is your journey and your journey for you to see. Don't feel that you have to share with other people, that you have to get other people's approval, that other people are going to understand the journey that you're on. No. The divine is saying that it is almost like a journey that feels lonely, because the journey was meant to be for you and you alone. Because like I said, you are meant to climb the mountain all the way to the top, okay? And some people might not see that you're capable of climbing all the way to the top. Some people might doubt your capabilities, but you are focused, you are determined, and you are connected to the divine. You're connected to the divine because you understand that this connection allows your intuition to be sharp. And when your intuition is sharp, you become lucky. And I want you to comment in the comment section that I am lucky, because you are lucky. But if you are not listening, if you're not taking time to have the spiritual routine, time for silence, time for regrouping your thoughts, time to rest, guess what happens? You start not being able to hear. You start not being able to listen or understand the intuitive messages that are coming for you, that are going to be helping you climb the mountain all the way to the top, that are going to allow you to have that victory. So the divine is saying that for some of you, for some reason, you want to do things the hard way when there is an easier way of doing things. When you connect with your guides, when you create a spiritual routine, things become easier because you just get a download. You just get epiphanies. You just have that inner knowing about where you need to be, about what you need to do. And in that, you start seeing synchronicities happening. You are just at the right place at the right time for something amazing to happen, to meet that person who's going to be giving you important information. So can you see how synchronicities, can you see how everything is like that delicate cobweb? Every thread links to the next thread, links to the next thread. And before you know it, when you zoom out, there's a beautiful cobweb that is there because everything is interlinked. So this is why this reading is really powerful, because the divine wants you to remember that interlink that is there. Because when you create a daily spiritual routine, when you don't scroll on your phone the first thing when you wake up in the morning, as you're brushing your teeth, as you're allowing yourself that silence, as you're going about your daily routine or your morning routine, suddenly you get intuition. It hits you. I need to do this. I need to call this person. Suddenly, the inner knowing becomes sharper and sharper and sharper, that you don't even start doubting yourself. You don't even allow yourself to doubt yourself. So this is what this message is all about. So Capricorn, what we're going to do, we're going to be getting our tarot cards, which are going to be elaborating for us on the messages that are on the table. I always tell you of the services that I offer. Apart from tarot readings, I do candle magic ceremonies, I do banishing ceremonies, returning to sender, bad luck, hexes, cutting through the blockages, cutting through anything that might be standing in your way. So I do cord cutting ceremonies. I do honey jar spells, which are connected to bringing the sweet things in life. So if you feel that life has been a challenge and you just want to sweeten things a little bit, go and look at the honey jars, because this is what they're there for. There are other prayers that I do and other candle rituals that I do. And so I would encourage you to go into the description box below and go to my website and be curious and have a look around to see what it is that I offer, because I offer powerful services that are there to assist and that are there to help and elevate your situation, okay? So we're going to be getting our tarot cards, and we are going to be getting the messages that you need to hear. I'm going to get this card here because it wants to come up. And we're going to be looking at what you need to know at this present moment. So what you need to know right now, you are receiving, wow, the Sun card. If I am correct, yesterday's reading, the last card that you received was the Sun card. That was the checkmate card. I'm sure I'm quite right, because usually when I'm doing the readings, I'm connected to the other side, and literally when I finish doing the readings, I forget what they're all about. But I seem to remember saying checkmate, and it was the Sun card. So again, I told you that there seems to be a delicate thread that is running through all the readings this week. So again, if you've seen all the readings this week, go back and listen to them, because there are different messages. There are golden nuggets that you're meant to hear. And this is why the Sun card is here, as that reminder, as a major arcana card, that yesterday this was your checkmate card, and today the same card is coming up again and reminding you to go and listen to that reading. Even if you might have listened to it already, go and listen to it again, because there are some messages that are there that the divine is wanting to bring to your attention or remind you again. Okay, so we're gonna pop this card there, and I'm gonna move these cards like this in the order that they appeared, and then we can see the messages a lot clearer. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Tower card, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's get the cards that are on top. And so remember, we've already elaborated as much as we could on this card that is here. And the divine is saying to you again, same type of messages. Some of you are needing to make some important choices. And before you make any important choices, it is going to be important to consult your intuition, because your intuition knows what to do next, knows which choice is going to be the right one for you. Now, Capricorn, again, before you make a choice, consult your intuition, because your intuition is going to be seeing that the choices that you're going to be making are going to be leading to lucky breaks. Your intuition is going to be leading you to your luck. So the energies of the twos are about choices, about decisions, and the wands are about your passion, your fire, your drive. And so for some of you, maybe you're wanting to move countries. Maybe you're wanting to go on holiday, on a road trip. There is just something that is here where you are wanting to make some choices. Some of you, maybe you're wanting to sell your home. You're wanting to move from your apartment. You want to just have that sense of movement in your situation. And the divine is saying, before you make a choice, your intuition is going to be giving you some golden nuggets and some golden information that you need. Now, we spoke about creating daily spiritual routines. Okay, let me just focus the camera again. and just adjust the light so you might see what I want you to see. So for some of you, maybe you're experiencing insomnia. Okay. For some of you, maybe you're going through a situation which feels like a nightmare type of situation. For some of you, maybe you just feel like you can't catch a lucky break. And this is why I do cord cutting ceremonies, banishing ceremonies. If you just feel like you've got this heavy energy that is around you and you want to bring the lightness into your life, again, all the ceremonies and the rituals that I do are linked in the description box below. Okay, so for some of you, the divine is saying that it is important for you to create a daily spiritual routine because you are stuck in your mind and there's something that you're trying to figure out and you cannot figure it out. You just feel tired, you just feel exhausted, and you're over it already. And for some of you, maybe you're just experiencing nightmares when you're trying to sleep. The divine is saying that again, what is going to be relieving this situation, what is going to bring lightness to this situation and turn this dark energy that is here into these flowers that are here. Observe the difference between our women, but at the same time, they are telling you the same type of energy. You have an opportunity to bring lightness into your mind. You have an opportunity to start solving some of the problems through creating a daily spiritual routine, through prayer, through making that connection, because the light is wanting to come in, because the answer is wanting to come in. So the divine is saying that again, we're elaborating that energy with our energies of the Nine of Swords, telling you how important it is to create that spiritual routine, to do your spiritual cleanses. Spiritual cleanses is something that I offer as well, because sometimes you just have this dark cloud that is hanging above you and you don't know how to deal with it. And the light is wanting to penetrate, the light is wanting to come in. But because you are just feeling that heaviness, you're not able to bring the lightness that is wanting to come into your life. You can see that the lightness is wanting to come in. But if you are not welcoming it in, then it cannot come in. And this is why the divine is saying that when you create your daily spiritual routine, you start inviting the light to come in. And then the light starts to remove, starts to dissolve this darkness that is here. And before you know it, it has been replaced with a mind that is thriving, with a mind where flowers, where beauty has taken the place of the ugliness that is here. Okay, so that is something that some of you needed to hear. You have the major arcana card of the Tower card that is here. So the divine is saying to you that understand that there is some endings that are going to be coming in. I know that when we get the Tower card, people don't really like this energy that is here, but I want you to understand that the divine is saying that welcome the Tower card, because the Tower card is wanting to come in and shake things up. The Tower card is wanting to come in and liberate you. Observe that we have our butterflies again, and observe that we have our butterflies here. So the divine is saying to you that for some of you, you have felt stuck in your situation for quite some time. And the Tower card is coming in and bringing that lightness into your world. The Tower card is not only bringing lightness, it is bringing blessings through liberation. There's a sense of you feeling free. There's a sense of you finally being able to breathe a sigh of relief. So the divine is saying it is going to be important to stay focused on your routine so that you can start transitioning from this energy that is here, so that you can dissolve this dense energy that is over your head. And when the Tower card comes in, there's a sense of you actually being grateful. This is why the divine is saying take care of your mental health, because you're going through a transition right now. And as you're going through a transition, you're going to be seeing that you are going to be feeling powerful to start walking away from situations that no longer serve you, to start understanding that your guides and your ancestors are here to help you. You have the spiritual help that is readily available if you ask for it, if you create that connection. So your guides are saying that we are here. We are wanting to help you carry the heavy load. We're wanting to walk with you. So can you invite us in And how do you invite your guides, your ancestors, the divine, your celestial team to walk with you through creating this routine here, and through you allowing yourself time out to just connect, to just be in the moment. And as you're being in the moment, you start seeing how things are going to play out, and you know which way to go. Things will just start making sense to you. So again, the divine is saying that you are going to be seeing that before long, you are going to be your own cheerleader. You are going to be feeling victorious. You are going to be feeling like that superhero that went and rescued this energy of the Nine of Swords away from your life, away from you. So the divine is saying that right now, put on your superhero cape on and come and deal with these energies connected to the Nine of Swords. And as you do that, you're going to be seeing that not only will you be feeling like this once, you'll be feeling like this twice. The Sun card brings victory. It brings healing. The Sun card brings that feel-good factor. It brings blissful energies around you. The Sun card, you are just feeling like this. Because remember, I told you that there is a light that is wanting to come in and penetrate and help you through your situation. But because you are not seeing this, you are not welcoming this energy. You are just focusing on this darkness that is here. But as you're hearing this reading, you are now actively welcoming the light to come in. And you are now encouraging the light to banish this darkness that is here. And then as the light has your permission to help you to come into your life, the light is going to be growing to become the sun. So there's a shift in vibration. As you can see, the Nine of Swords is 1,000,000 miles away from the energies of the Sun card. So the divine is saying, again, you might be feeling helpless in a situation. You might be feeling lost and confused. But again, you are not alone. As you're putting your superhero cape on, call upon your guides. Call upon your guardian angels and ask them to assist you, ask them to help you. And you're going to be seeing that they absolutely will come and assist you. What I'm hearing for some of you is that you are saying, I don't know how to connect with my guides. I don't know how to connect with my ancestors. I don't know. But your guides and your ancestors are saying to you that the connection is made through this energy that is here that we've already spoken about. And for some of you, it feels that even though your guides, your ancestors have wanted to assist you for a long time, you have really been consumed in a situation and you haven't been able to notice that they're wanting to come in. So it is almost like you have forgotten the language of your guides and your ancestors and your guardian angels. It almost feels like you're in a foreign country and you need assistance, you need help. And then it dawns on you that you don't even know what is the emergency number in the country that you are staying in. So now you feel that you have to fight everything by yourself. And all along, the emergency team were ready, were willing, were available to come and assist you. So that analogy is about you remembering how to communicate with your guides and your ancestors. And that actually is very, very simple. You start your daily spiritual routine. You just start making that connection. When things get heavy, when you feel alone, you invite your guides and your ancestors to come in and to give you that divine protection. And you ask them to help liberate you from a situation where you might be feeling stuck. And because you're giving them permission, they are willing to come in and they are willing to help you. So if you've listened this far, I want you to comment that blue butterfly in the comment section below to show your guides and your ancestors that you're understanding the messages that are here. Because Capricorn, we are really diving deep into the messages and giving everything that the guides, your ancestors, the divine is wanting you to receive. So the divine is saying, when it's all said and done, what you're currently not seeing is our checkmate card, that everything is going to work out just fine. And before you know it, the journey that you're going to be going on is going to be turning. And as it turns, you're going to be seeing yourself journeying and walking into a new chapter, a new beginning, a new timeline where you've done the healing that you needed to do, when life feels good, when you have reasons to celebrate, when you, Capricorn, have reasons to lift up your hands to the skies and say thank you to the divine, because life truly and certainly feels good. And you now start to see that the more thank yous and the more gratitude you offer to the divine, the more blessings you start receiving. And the more you start to see that more blessings are coming in, the more you're thankful. So can you see how the energies start to loop? Can you see how things start to work on the energies of vibration? When you feel good, more reasons to feel good flow onto you. When you feel bad, when you feel lost, down, out, confused, when you feel life is just too much, and you really focus on that with your emotions, guess what happens? You invite more situations to come in that confirms what you are feeling, that match the vibration of where you are currently. And now as you are understanding that your emotions invite a vibrational match of experiences to come into your life, you are going to be very diligent about what it is that you're feeling, about what it is that you're allowing to enter in. Do you keep on allowing yourself to feel like this and create that blockage for the light to come in? Or do you accept where you are and understand that the tower moment will come in and liberate you at the right time and send you to a new timeline, to a new portal where you are going to be thankful of where you are going next, of the timeline that you are going to be entering next? And as you're thankful, you start to see that more reasons to be thankful start to come in. You're starting to understand how energy and vibration works and how it invites equal, energetic experiences to flow into your life. So which one is it? Do you keep on feeling like this and inviting more darkness and inviting more things that are going to confirm this feeling? Or do you finally create that spiritual routine that is going to strengthen you to deal with whatever it is that you're currently experiencing? And through your spiritual routine, like I already told you, you start inviting more light into your life. You start giving your ancestors, the divine, your guardian angels permission to come in. And then what happens? This feeling here starts to evaporate. This feeling where you feel disheveled, where you feel overwhelmed, starts to evaporate. And before you know it, your mind starts to thrive. Your mind starts to blossom. Your mind starts to feel good. And the lightness around you starts to lift you up into this energy of gratitude. So Capricorn, this is the powerful message that the divine wanted to give to you. I want you to let me know in the comment section what you thought about this reading. Was it helpful? Let me know anything. Any feedback is always appreciated, because like I said, I feel that there is a calling to really dive deeper into the messages with you, because a lot of you are going through a transition right now. And the transition doesn't have to be painful. The journey doesn't have to be painful. You don't have to carry the heavy loads alone. And so you are getting assistance. You are then walking and journeying into a new chapter where you're understanding that your guides, your ancestors, your celestial team are always there ready to come in and help you. All you have to do is to pick up the phone and to dial in the emergency team to come and assist you, especially in times of difficulties, especially in times when you're going through life emergencies. So Capricorn, again, all the services that I offer are linked in the description box below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Have you put in that butterfly emoji in the comment section below? Have you said that I am lucky? So I'm going to leave this reading with you. If you definitely found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up. And again, if I can be any assistance with the services that I offer, go in the description box below, go to my website and have a look around what is there. And it is a goodbye from me.